Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your Canadian Call of Duty professor, Mr. Spade. And did I just say y'all in that intro? I think I did. By no means did I mean to say y'all, guys. If I offended you and you are from the South, I'm not meaning to. I know I'm Canadian and you guys don't like us, but y'all, sometimes it just slips out, y'all. Just joking, guys. Anyways, I'd just like to do this commentary real quick. Just to say, guys, that guess what? The end of the world did not happen. Judgment Day is not here, and suck it, cause I thought that's what was gonna happen anyways. Judgment Day and the end of the world stuff, I think it's just a pile of crap in my opinion. I'm not trying to offend anyone's religion, but that's just my opinions. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I just believe that it's not a predetermined day and that we're not all going to die at one point or something like that, that we're just going to die of old age, and that I believe that global warming will kick us in the ass. That's what I believe. Like global warm science. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in religion. I believe in science. I'm not a Scientologist. No, I'm not a Scientologist, but I don't believe in really religion at all. Does that make me atheist? Or maybe it's some other thing like agnostic. I don't know. I don't know what the correct term is for it, but anyways, guys, this is just a random ass commentary, and I just felt like getting on the mic and talking, so that's what I'm doing. I haven't really posted up a video in a couple days, and there's a couple reasons for that. First one is I've been really busy because on Wednesday and Thursday I had two track meets, and so that was making me really busy, and I didn't really feel like doing anything afterwards. Those are my excuses for Wednesday and Thursday. And for Friday, I wasn't really doing anything except playing Xbox. I was really tired and I didn't really feel like doing a video. So when you don't feel like doing a video, just don't do one. That's my theory. When I do a video when I'm tired, they end up coming out like crap, and I end up having to delete them or make them unlisted. Like, look at that crap. That's retarded. I just wanted to mention that. That freaking host connection. Not well, my host connection was good, but that guy's host connection was not good, and he was lagging like a bitch. And then he went to Last Stand, and he's a guest. Like, come on, some of the worst things there. And he was using Ghost too. Jesus. So, anyways, guys, this is just a random commentary. Something that I'd like to mention though is LA Noire is freaking amazing. I didn't buy it. My brother bought it the other day. He got a discount on it because he works at Future Shop, so that's all good and everything. Get nice discounts on games and some other electronic supplies like headphones. I'm probably going to get a pair of Beats. Those are Dr. Dre's Beats in a couple days or something like that. This mic that I'm using, it was $100 and I got it for 70, so it has benefits to have someone working that you know at Future Shop. Good benefits, so you can just have them buy your shit for you and then pay them back later. Pretty good. Oh, look at this 180. 180 nade that failed, so I had to go kill him with my gun. Get owned, son. In this game, alright, LA Noire, that's what I wanted to talk about. LA Noire, it's pretty amazing. It's made by Rockstar Games. It's the same people who made GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption. I didn't actually play either of those games, but this game I am playing because my parents thought, well, this can't be too bad. It's made by Rockstar Games, and I know they have a bad reputation, but it's a detective game, so it can't be too bad. I just don't let them see the footage of it when I'm playing. There's some pretty messed up bodies when you're working in the homicide squad. Let me tell you that. For example, I'm on a case right now where it's a girl who got raped and then beat in with a club or a pipe or something like that. And it's just, you don't want to see the body. I couldn't even put it on YouTube. It would get flagged for inappropriate nudity. That's how ridiculously bad some of these bodies are messed up with. But LA Noire, I'm really enjoying this game. I spent a lot of hours into it already, quite a few. And I'm on the Homicide Squad, so I'm doing pretty well in this game. It's pretty, actually, quite difficult to read. Well, it's not that difficult to read people, but when you're interrogating something, there's three different things you can do. You can either say, okay, yeah, they're telling the truth. You can say, oh, they're definitely lying, and you have proof. Or you choose an option which is doubt, and that's when you think they're lying, but you don't really have any proof. And just let me tell you two important key things when you are interrogating something. No, sorry, one important key thing: expression. The expression on their faces is pretty much key to whether they are lying or telling the truth or whatnot. Because if they sort of like look off to the side or they're fidgeting or something like that, then they're probably not telling the truth. But if you don't have any evidence on them, you gotta check your evidence though. Because if you don't have any evidence on them, then you can't really say they're lying plainly because you can't prove it. You can just do a doubt and they'll spill the beans because you'll be like good cop, bad cop sort of thing. and that's pretty. It's pretty difficult to read expressions of some people. Like, I just finished interviewing this one woman a little while ago. She was the wife of a movie producer, and she was freaking impossible to interview. I ended up getting I think I got 1 out of 4 questions right on her. So something that's really important is also in that game is 2 things. Sound. You want to make sure your sound is really high, because when you're looking for clues, the funky music will start coming on when there's a clue around, and then it'll ding, excuse me, when there's a clue right beside you. So there'll be like a dingy bell sort of sound. So you just want to make sure that you have your music on really loud. And also something is vibration. I know for me, when I play Call of Duty, I keep vibration off because it just distracts me. Especially, I started doing that when I was quickscoping Modern Warfare 2. It just distracts my shot and throws it off. So I keep vibration off when I'm playing Call of Duty. But for LA Noire, you definitely need that vibration on. That would have been a triple if that freaking last stand guy wasn't there. Anyways, guys, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the end of the world. So there's been these end of the world prophecies and stuff like that going around for ages. The most recent one was the one for today. The one before that, I think it was the Millennium. Uh, I'm not sure. I think that was the last one. That was when turned to the year 2000, and everyone was all freaked out because they thought there was going to be some huge computer software failing. This was going on when the year turned to 2000. So I think that was the last one, and then the one before that. I'm trying to think. There was People have been predicting the end of the world for ages. It's just so hard to keep track of it all. Well, yeah, the next one's 2012, and I think that's complete bogus too. I think what's gonna happen is global warming is gonna kick us in the ass, because most people are pretty much just ignoring it, like the U.S. and Canada. I know Canada, Canada is actually pretty bad for global warming. One country that's doing really well actually for global warming, dealing with global warming, is Britain and parts of Europe. They're doing some really good stuff for Britain. They're making it all the energy saving stuff cheap and stuff like that, and in Canada, all the energy saving stuff is really expensive, so it's really frustrating because even when you want to be green, you have to be rich. When I say green, I mean not like green people, I mean energy efficient and whatnot. So you don't have to be rich to be my girl. No, you don't have to be, I don't know, whatever. That reminds me of the movie that I watched last night, Gulliver's Travels. That was a pretty funny movie. It had Jack Black in it, and it's about this guy. He's sort of going around to all these different worlds. He goes to the Bermuda Triangle, and he gets sucked into a vortex, and he's put into a world with a whole bunch of little people, so he's this big giant, and he becomes this rich king and whatnot, and then he gets sucked into the vortex again and goes into this giant world, and he becomes a doll for a little giant girl. That's a bit of an oxymoron. A little giant girl, kind of like those tongue twisters. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I like weird things like that. I'm a quirky guy, aren't I? Yeah, just a little. This is a random ass commentary. Thumbs up if you guys like random ass commentaries. Do whatever the hell you want. Thumbs up, dislike, favorite, not favorite, unsubscribe, subscribe. I don't care. Do it. Do it all. Do it all at once. Let's see. First person who can do that all at once, send me a message and I will give you a free cookie. Seriously, I will. If you can prove that you unsubscribed, subscribed, thumbs up, thumbs down, favorited, and didn't favorite, and then commented all at the same time, I will give you a free cookie, and I'll make you happy about it. You know what movie I actually really liked for the end of the world was the Book of Eli. I thought they did a really good job at the end of the world, because everyone was like savages and they fucking last stand, and they just sort of ate each other, and it was a pretty good description of how I thought the end of the world would look like. It didn't really describe how the world ended. That takes a lot of creativity, and I don't think they wanted to put that much time and effort into it. They were kind of focusing on the after effect. But if you guys haven't seen that movie with Denzel Washington, The Book of Eli, it's really good. It really illustrates the barbaricness of humanity when we're talking about survival, and we sort of look at animals and whatnot, and we say, oh, they're such savages, they're killing each other for survival and stuff like that, but humans are pretty much exactly the same thing, although since we don't need food and we don't need to get utensils for survival, we do other things we like kill for money and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, this game's wrapping up. I'd just like to say no end of the world, so suck it, and I was right. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace out.